Old Man Atom is one of the oldest and one of the first folk songs about nuclear weapons produced in the United States.
I'm gonna preach you a sermon about Old Man Atom. Now, I don't mean the Adam in the Bible, Datum. No, I don't mean the Adam Mother Eve made it. I mean that thing that science liberated.
The song became enormously popular, was played widely on the radio, and then by the early 1950s, it was banned by the US government as part of the attempt to suppress what they saw as unpatriotic culture, whether it was films or books or music. Old Man Atom as a song really spoke very directly to what was happening in the world at that particular time in 1946, 1947, and 48, 49. And that was because soon after the bombing of Hiroshima, Albert Einstein and other scientists created the first scientists' organization against nuclear weapons. And they worked with trade unions, women's groups, church groups, to try and educate everybody about the dangers of nuclear weapons. At the same time, as the song also mentions, the United Nations was created. And the very first resolution ever passed by the United Nations was for a plan to abolish nuclear weapons.
You know, Einstein said he was scared. If he's scared, boy, I'm scared.
So Old Man Atom spoke both to the fears of the scientists and the fact that the United Nations also said that the biggest concern for the world was the danger of nuclear weapons.
Duck and Cover was a short film produced by the Federal Civil Defense Administration. So this was a part of the government that was tasked with preparing regular people, everyday non-military people, with possibly surviving a nuclear attack.
He did what we all must learn to do. You and you and you and you. Duck and Cover.
The Federal Civil Defense Administration was created just after the first Soviet atomic bomb test in 1949. So this was the first time that Americans were starting to really take seriously, both in society and in the government, the idea that they could be the victims of a nuclear attack, that it wasn't, the atomic bomb was not just their weapon, but other nations would be getting it as well. Duck and Cover had a really wide reach. Millions of Americans probably saw it as children. And as a result, it left an impact on a lot of people in thinking about the bomb. The message of Duck and Cover, yes, there's a hide under your desk and maybe you'll survive.
Now, you and I don't have shells to crawl into like Bert the Turtle, so we have to cover up in our own way. First, you duck, and then you cover. And very tightly, you cover the back of your neck and your face.
But at a deeper level, the message is you are vulnerable to nuclear weapons. I mean, the film explicitly says that we could be under a nuclear attack at any moment with no warning. You could be playing on the playground. You could be having a picnic with your family, and a nuclear war might begin.
That signal means to stop whatever you are doing and get to the nearest safe place fast. Always remember, the flash of an atomic bomb can come at any time.
And that's a really different way to think about nuclear weapons, that sort of turns everybody into a potential constant victim of them.